Thank you for joining PBA for a coffee break. I'm Sophie Caesar, Managing Partner at PBA, and today we have the pleasure of welcoming back Ted Elwood, President and CEO of Peloton Minerals. Hi, Ted. Thank you for taking the time to update our viewers on all the exciting things happening at Peloton right now.
Thank you for asking me back.
In your most recent press release, you announced that you would begin drilling this month on your Golden Trail project in Nevada, more specifically drilling coincident anomalies. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. I'll try not to get too technical, and you know, for those in the audience that do want the more technical information, our project page on our website has some very good maps and technical information, and also there's a complete 43-101 available for download. So just in general terms, though, we're going to be drilling a series of hydrothermal alteration anomalies at Golden Trail this December that are, we called it coincident, in that the geology, the mineralogy, the geochemistry, and the geophysics all intersect at those points to suggest those targets. So in other words, we're not, the targets we're drilling are not just based on geophysics or not just based on geochemistry. All of those things are positive at those intersection points, which makes for a very exciting drill program and some very exciting targets.
Excellent, that's great. So can you also update our viewers on the plans for Independence Valley and Texas Canyon?
Sure. On Independence Valley and Texas Canyon, which along with Golden Trail, we've got, as you know, we've got the 3 projects in Nevada. We've also initiated the permitting process, or the process required to obtain an exploration drilling permit on Independence Valley and Texas Canyon as well. Part of the reason for that is that over the last little while, we filed an amendment for the Golden Trail permit to expand that permit in order to cover these coincident anomalies that we wanted to drill. And because of COVID and what have you, that took several months. So basically we decided that we would start permitting process on the other 2 projects right away, so that come the spring, we'll be ready or good to go on all 3 of our Nevada projects.
So do you expect the permitting to then come in the spring, or how long does that process usually take in Nevada?
Well, normally it's about a month or so, but you know, people with the government are working at home these days, and there's often several different people that are involved in the approval process. So it, you know, like many other things, it can drag on. We wouldn't want to drill those 2 projects until the spring anyway. So we've got lots of time in order to get that put together. Yeah.
So just a question like that, with the change in government that's happened in the US, do you foresee any changes for permitting or any barriers that may arise?
Well, truth be known, that's precisely why we're applying for permits on all of our properties right now.
Excellent plan.
You know, we don't know what might happen with a new administration. We hope that it will be business as usual, but to be on the safe side, I guess, shall we say, we're taking the step to get them all permitted. Historically, in the past, when there's been some kind of maybe a moratorium on exploration or drilling, you know, they want to study the certain aspects of the environment. Typically, what happens is that the permits that are already in place are most often grandfathered. So that's
okay.
You know, what we're looking for in this case.
That's a good idea. So going back, in September, you announced another financing. How far does that take you in your upcoming drill program?
Well, the current cash position for the company is about 750,000 Canadian. After we complete this program and the 2020 exploration, we should be left with Canadian about 300 to 350,000. We've got a very low monthly burn rate. It's only about between 25 and 30,000. So So, that would last for quite some time. But, once the other projects are put together and what have you, we would probably look for to put together a spring financing for financing the 2021, programs.
Excellent. Um, and can you share with us what you see as upcoming milestones that investors can be watching out for?
Sure. On that front, you can follow our upcoming milestones on our slide deck. They're contained in there, what they are, and also in our brochure. Just to list them off, the first one, in those documents is to obtain the Golden Trail drilling permit amendment, which we did now, so we can tick that one off. The next is drilling at Golden Trail this December, which will be starting very soon. The Golden Trail drilling results will be coming out sometime in the first quarter of 2021. The next is approval of the Independence Valley drilling permit that we're in process on, and also approval of Texas Canyon drilling permit that we're also in process on. And there's a completion of a 43-101 technical report that's being prepared on Texas Canyon that's also in process. And then, probably in about Q2 of 2021, we'll be announcing our 2021 exploration programs for all three properties. And as I say, we're looking at permitting all three, and we look for drilling on all three. So we're going to be quite busy between now and spring, and also going after that, probably even busier. Yeah. One thing I also might mention is that we're presently developing a page on our website titled upcoming milestones or catalysts. Excellent. So that investors can, more easily follow our progress and see what we're aiming at and how we're doing.
Oh, that's a great idea. You have so much on the go. That's and in such a short time frame, so that'll be excellent to watch.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we hope to have you back again as you start meeting those milestones, and you can update our viewers on it. So, Ted, I'd like to thank you for joining us today for our little coffee break.
Oh, yes, I'm having an espresso. How about you?
Just coffee. Great. So for our viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or Paul Benwell at PBA, or Ted Elwood over at Peloton Minerals. Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Thank you again.